Previously in S04E09.
My name is Jan Ložek, I am 27 years old and I am from the Czech pirate community, going to work here for Amelia as an intern. As the new week started, we have a lot of things to do, and one of them is the copyright session. Now I'm going to an office meeting to show what we are going to do related to this very debate we are going to have next week.
Okay, since Jan is here, can we start with events next week? Because
Yes.
we have a lot of them in the beginning of next week.
Briefing Amelia is not an easy task. I mean, she is a very busy person. She travels throughout the world, spreading information about pirate ideas and changes. So, briefing her means that she has to be presented with the results, not an unfinished work. That's pretty much what we try to do during our office meeting here. Every successful event in the parliament has to be properly advertised. I mean, the posters have to be created, people have to be contacted, and we need to get the audience. That's why we decided to have posters and distribute them throughout the whole parliament building in every possible notice board. So what are the others doing? Well, Galia is currently writing reports about the past events, so we will be able to review them and perhaps to learn something new from what happened in the last week. In the meantime, Julian is actually doing something else. He is looking at the preparations for Amelia's report on space surveillance and tracking. And Ulf is our great guy who is doing all the graphical work related to the events we are going to have next week, all the exhibitions and debates. And here we have Mab, who is preparing for visitors group for next week. He's also helping me with all the very exciting yet tiresome work when it comes to the upcoming events. As you can see, he can point the monitor very well. Right now I'm going to meet Jolanta from the office of MEP Paweł Zalewski. We will discuss preparations for the copyright session on next Tuesday about possibilities and what can go wrong and right.
Shall we talk about our event? Oh my god, it's gonna be exciting, that's for sure. By far it's the biggest event we've ever organized.
Well, when it is
Three
co-organized
offices
by
are-
3 offices and
Yeah.
you have this professional streaming in a huge room for this, I mean, come on. That brings me back to the official text we had about our event, the one that mentions the open letter to President Barroso that
Yes.
was sent.
Which was co-signed by our bosses.
That's great.
Yeah, that was definitely a good initiative, but unfortunately the Commission didn't listen that much. And yeah, the licenses for Europe wasn't the really solution that we were looking for. So it's great that we have EPP, Aldi, and you guys on board because yeah, in
The
this
more
way,
parties you have, the better, because the
yeah,
more
in this
people
way
can
we
be
show
influenced.
that
Yes.
it's not just like one party,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Me as well. And we managed to talk to Paweł Zalewski.
And because copyrights were defined well before internet changed the world. So in material world, copyright works well, but in internet they do not. So our target is to define the directions where this copyright should be changed in European Union. As a matter of fact, after the elections. So we have to make a clear situation that if somebody have friends on internet, he can share, for example, internet content, like I can share in Poland a book which I buy in bookshop with my friends whom I know.
Yeah.
So that is a very similar case. So we must not penalize people for that. And of course, it is just a part of it. There are many others, many other issues. But that is just the direction. We have to leave a legacy. Those who were confronting ACTA in European Parliament from different political groups, because we were divided, but we won finally. And with colleagues, I'm very happy to do it with Amelie Andersdotter and Mrs. Hacke from Liberals. I'm very excited by this event, and I'm very eager to hear to my colleagues what they would like to propose for next term of the Parliament.
Judging by the lineup of participants for our copyright session, I think it is going to be a very nice event. I mean, there is going to be a lot of NGOs and other interesting people, and I'm personally looking forward to what Amelia will say.
Thank you, staff members, for coming here today.
That's so gonna be on a blooper reel.
We are very happy to be here, all of us. We took some effort. I had to travel all the way from Bali to be here, but I figured it's worth it. I mean, it's an office meeting.
I'm happy that you're so dedicated to our common time together in this week to go over my schedule and other important things.